is Shannon. Thank you for joining me today for this short yoga practice. We'll be focusing on loosening up our backs. So a lot of times for me, I do a lot of different things on the weekends that I don't do during the week. Like this weekend, I was cleaning my pool out, I went supping, so I can often wake up and feel a little stiffness. So this is a great practice if you're feeling a little stiff and you want to kind of loosen up those muscles and a little bit of gentle strengthening. So we'll be using 2 blocks. I have these blocks that are cork. They have a little weight to them, but you can use any blocks you'd like. And we're also going to be using a strap. I really enjoy having these straps with loops. They're about $6, not very expensive, but if you don't have one like this, you can use any type of scarf or thing you have. So we're going to start by laying on our backs and doing a long body stretch, reaching our fingers and toes apart. And then we'll place one hand on our belly, one on our heart. Let's take a few breaths here, softening down, feeling our presence. Now let's take a deep breath in through our nose and a gentle sigh out. We're going to start by bending our knees, placing our feet wide on the mat, and taking our hands and just opening them up. So hands are open, chest is open. We're going to start with some gentle windshield wipers, letting our knees fall left and right. And if you have any pain in your back, you can always stop before the pain. That's what I like to tell my patients when I'm treating back patients. I'm a physical therapist, so you don't want to push into any pain. Now the next time your legs fall left, just gently let them fall, turning your head right. Same thing, if you have any pain, you stop before you feel it. Otherwise, you let gravity gently pull your legs down. So we're getting this little twist, little stretch to our back muscles. And release. Let's let our knees fall right, looking left. This side may feel different, so stop wherever you need to. Or gently let gravity pull them all the way down. And release your knees back up. Now we're going to find our strap. You can have your left knee bent, or you can straighten your leg. You can place the middle of your strap, or if you have a strap with loops, we're going to take the loop around the ball of our foot. So we're going to bring our leg up. You're going to have a bend in your knees. I like to place my peace fingers in my loops, or you can hold your strap. And we're going to just do a little bit of movement right and left. So our big hamstring muscle attaches to our pelvis, attaches to our sit bone. So if your hamstring is tight, it pulls your pelvis, which pulls on your back. So it's really important to work on your hamstring flexibility if you have tightness in your back or pain in your back. Now let's pause and center. You're relaxing your legs. Maybe you want to use your arms to pull them a little bit closer, your right leg, but you can always have a bend in your knee. Now we're going to bend and straighten our right leg. So our knees coming out to the side, and then as it straightens, it comes a little to the inside. So just kind of moving any way that feels good, a very gentle movement. Our strap is kind of helping to support and guide our leg. And then we'll pause with our knee bent, just getting a little stretch here. And slowly release. Let's straighten our right leg, shake it out a little bit, and then we'll go to the other side. Once again, your right leg can be bent or straight, whatever feels better. And you can have as much bend in this knee as you need. We're going to start with a little movement, going right and left. And if If at any point you feel like you have a nice stretch and you want to pause, like maybe when you bring your foot in, you can pause a little bit, or you can keep it moving just for a few more breaths. And then we'll pause and center, reaching our heel up. Maybe your hands are gently pulling your leg a little closer, but no pain. And breathe. Now we'll bend and straighten our knee. So going a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Now let's pause with our knee bent, breathing. And gently release. Let's place the strap to the side. We're going to take our knees in our hands and do some gentle circles. And circles the other way. And then let's slowly squeeze our knees in and bringing them out with our feet coming in, pressing our shoulder blades down, getting this gentle stretch. Slowly release. We're going to take our time coming over into tabletop position and finding our blocks. So we're placing our blocks a little forward of our shoulders so they're not right underneath, and our hips are over our knees. We're going to do a few cat-cows. So as we inhale, we arch our back looking up. As we exhale, we tuck our chin and round our back. So as you inhale and arch your back, you can also bend your elbows if you'd like to get a little more movement. So just kind of loosening up our back, feeling our spine undulate different ways. Breathing. As you round your back, maybe you pull your belly towards your spine. One more. Now we're going to pause and take our bottoms and do big circles around towards our heels. I like to shut my eyes. You can even let your head hang. Just really focusing on your hips and your back, how they're feeling. And then we'll go the other direction. And then let's pause and center. We're going to bring the blocks even a little bit more forward, and we're going to come down into a puppy dog pose, but instead of placing our hands on the mat, let's place our forearms on the blocks. And you can kind of adjust your blocks. Like I like them to be a little wider for this. We're slowly dropping our forehead and our chest towards the mat. So on the blocks, we get a little more of a stretch in our shoulders, but we're relaxing our low back and breathing. And very slowly release. Let's come back up. We're going to turn the blocks to the higher level, and we're going to do some bird dogs. So when we do these movements, we're really strengthening these little muscles in our back called the multifidi. They attach our facet joints to each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift the right block and the left leg and release. Then the left block and the right leg. So just very slowly going back and forth, keeping our abdominal muscles engaged. Now the next time we lift our right arm and our left leg, let's pause and hold. And release. Left arm, pause and hold right leg. And release. Now let's bring our toes together and our knees out. We're going to come back into a wide-legged child's pose. So your hands are on the outside of the blocks on the mat, forehead's coming down. Maybe you reach your arms a little further towards the end of the mat. So we just worked our back muscles. Now we are completely relaxing, getting that flexibility. And release back up. Let's bring our knees under our hips. We're going to place our hands back on the blocks, where we're going to take our right hand and come up behind our head. So as we inhale, we lift our elbow up. As we exhale, we're going to tap our right elbow on the block as we bend our left elbow. So getting this gentle rotation in our back. And the next time your arm comes up, let's reach our arm up. And then very slowly, we're going to come up. And your right hand can either find your low back, reaching your left arm up, or if you feel you have the flexibility, you can bring your hand to find your heel. You can tuck your toes if you'd like. That would make your heel a little higher. So we're doing this sort of half camel, pressing our pelvis forward. Breathing, and very slowly release. Let's come back down on the blocks, taking our time. Let's place our right fingers behind our head, tapping our elbow on the block, reaching our elbow up. Every time our left elbow taps the block, we are bending our right elbow. Inhaling as we come up. Exhaling as we come down. The next time your arm comes up, reach your fingers to the sky. And then very slowly lift your body up. You can place your hand on your low back, reaching your arm over, or you can tuck your toes or keep your top of your foot down and grab your heel. So we're pressing our pelvis forward as we reach our arm up and over. And very slowly release. Let's bring the blocks to the lower level. We're going to come into a downward facing dog. So tucking our toes, pressing through the base of our fingers. Let's bend one knee at a time, looking right and left. And then we'll find some stillness, pressing the base of our fingers into the blocks as we reach our heels back. Often with your hands on the blocks, you find you can get your heels closer to the mat. So let's breathe. And then we're going to inhale our shoulders forward as we tap our knees on the mat, and then back to downward facing dog. If your knees don't touch the mat, that's okay. Just bend your knees a little bit, whatever feels right. And do this just a few times. And then the last time, let's drop our knees down on the mat and once again come back into child's pose. Taking our hands off the blocks, this time maybe placing your palms together with your thumbs touching your spine and breathing. And release. Let's press up, coming onto our knees with our knees together. So we're sitting on our feet. We're going to take our right arm up and around to our left leg, left fingers behind us as we gently twist left. And release. Let's bring that left arm up and around. Right fingers behind us, gently twisting right. And release. Let's cross our ankles so we can come down on our bottoms. We're going to come all the way back down on our backs. You can move your blocks out of the way and find your strap. One last time, we're going to take that strap on the ball of our foot, bringing that right leg up. Maybe you find it's coming a little more now. And slowly release. Let's switch legs. Gently release. Let's place the strap to the side. We're going to bring our feet wide on the mat once again, opening up our arms, letting our knees fall right and left. And the next time they fall left, we're going to let that gravity pull them. And if you'd like, you can take your left foot on your right thigh. And you can relax here, or you can give some gentle overpressure with your foot pressing on your thigh. And very slowly release. Let's do that the other way. Knees are falling right, looking left. You can keep your legs where they are, or you can place your right foot on your left thigh, giving that gentle push, or just relaxing it. And release. Let's hug our knees in. So we're keeping our knees together as we pull them towards our chest, but we're pressing our tailbone down and our shoulder blades. So we're trying to flatten our back here. Relax your face. And then we'll do some very gentle circles. And circles the other way. Take just a minute or so in our Shavasana, so let your legs come wide on the mat with your toes falling out, palms facing up. Let's completely relax all of our muscles and our mind and let our breath return to normal. Find a little movement in our fingers and our toes. Let's bring our legs together and reach our arms up, pointing our toes, getting that long body stretch. And then we'll slowly turn on our side, making our way back into that easy seated pose. Let's place our hands on our knees, sitting up nice and straight. Noticing how our back is feeling. Take a final deep breath in and a gentle sigh out. Let's bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today to practice and come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your back is feeling healthy and supple, and I hope to practice with you again soon. Have a beautiful day.